Your person has been experiencing sleepless nights thinking about you. They toss and turn, staring at the ceiling, replaying conversations you had months ago. The spiritual connection between you two has been growing stronger despite the physical distance. While you've been feeling their energy pulling at your heart, they've been fighting against the overwhelming urge to reach out to you. Something powerful has shifted in their energy recently. The walls they built around their heart are starting to crumble, those random moments when you suddenly think of them. That's because they're thinking of you at exactly the same time. The universe has been sending both of you the same signs. Seeing repeating numbers, hearing your song on the radio, or catching glimpses of someone who looks just like them, this separation period was necessary for both of your spiritual growth, but that chapter is coming to an end. The divine timing that brought this message to you right now is no coincidence. Your person is on the verge of a breakthrough that will change everything between you. The walls they've built are about to come down, and they're preparing to show you their true heart. Your person is standing at a crossroads right now. They can either continue hiding behind their fear and pride, or they can finally be vulnerable and tell you exactly how they feel. The internal battle they've been fighting is reaching its peak. One part of them wants to protect their ego and stay safe in silence. The other part is desperate to reconnect with you before it's too late. The fear that's been holding them back is starting to lose its power. They're realizing that the pain of staying separated from you is worse than the fear of potential rejection. What terrifies them most is the thought that you might move on completely if they don't act soon. They've been watching from a distance, seeing you rebuild your life, and it's making them panic. The regret has been building up inside them like pressure in a pot. They wake up every morning wishing they could take back their silence. Their pride has been their biggest obstacle, but it's finally starting to crack under the weight of missing you. They're coming to understand that life is too short to keep pretending they don't care about you. The next few days are crucial because this energy of readiness won't last forever. Your person has been seeing your name everywhere lately. It appears on social media posts, in conversations with friends, on TV shows, even on random street signs. These aren't coincidences. They're signs from the universe that you're meant to be connected. Their dreams about you have become more frequent and incredibly vivid. They wake up feeling like they just spent real time with you. You'll recognize these signs because they mirror your own experiences. They find themselves starting to type messages to you but deleting them before sending. Their thumb hovers over the call button on your contact, but they lose courage at the last second. Friends and family have noticed they seem distracted and distant. When people ask what's wrong, your name is on the tip of their tongue. They've been revisiting old photos of you together, scrolling through past conversations, and remembering all the good times you shared. Their social media behavior has changed too. They're posting less, but when they do post, it's often things that remind them of you or places you went together. The energy shift you might have felt recently. Those sudden thoughts of them, feeling their presence even when they're not there, or getting emotional for no clear reason. These are all signs that they're preparing to reconnect. Their heart is calling out to yours across the distance. Your person needed this time apart to realize what they truly want. The separation wasn't meant to hurt you. It was their way of processing overwhelming emotions they weren't ready to face. They've been on a journey of self-discovery, learning to understand their own heart and what really matters to them. The internal battle they've been fighting is between their logical mind and their intuitive heart. Their mind keeps listing all the reasons why staying apart might be safer, but their heart knows the truth, that you belong together. They've been processing their emotions in private, working through their fears and insecurities. During this separation, they've learned important spiritual lessons about love, vulnerability, and authentic connection. They've realized that running away from love doesn't protect them, it only creates more pain. The walls they built weren't keeping pain out, they were keeping love out too. Now they're ready to be completely honest about their emotions. They've gathered the courage to be vulnerable with you in a way they never could before. This time apart has actually made them more certain about their feelings, not less. They know now that what you have together is rare and precious. The growth they've experienced during this separation has made them a better partner. They've learned to communicate their needs, to be honest about their fears, and to choose love over fear. They're not the same person who walked away from you. They've evolved into someone ready for real, lasting love. Your person has been planning exactly how they're going to reach out to you. They've rehearsed the conversation in their mind dozens of times, practicing what they want to say. It won't be a casual, "Hey, how are you?" text. They're preparing for a deep, meaningful conversation where they open their heart completely. When they finally contact you, they'll be nervous but determined. Their hands might shake as they type or dial your number, but they'll push through the fear. The first words might come out rushed or jumbled because they have so much to say, and they're afraid you might not listen. They're going to tell you exactly how much they've missed you. They'll admit that the separation was a mistake born from fear, not from lack of love. They'll explain that they needed time to become worthy of the love you offered, but now they're ready to receive it and give it back fully. This communication will be completely different from your past interactions. There will be no games, no holding back, no protecting their ego. They're prepared to be vulnerable and honest about their feelings. The spiritual significance of this reunion goes beyond just getting back together. It represents both of your souls choosing love over fear. The reconnection that's coming will be deeper and more meaningful than anything you've shared before because it's built on truth and spiritual growth. When your person reaches out, the most important thing is to be open to their approach. They're going to be incredibly vulnerable, and your response will determine whether this reconnection flourishes or withers. Listen with your heart, not just your mind. Hear the growth in their words, the sincerity in their voice. You might feel tempted to protect yourself by being cold or distant at first. This is natural after experiencing separation, but try to resist this urge. Your person will be taking a huge risk by reaching out, and they need to feel safe to be completely honest with you. Prepare yourself emotionally for their return by doing inner work on forgiveness. This doesn't mean forgetting what happened, but it means releasing the anger and hurt so you can receive their love with an open heart. Practice visualizing peaceful, loving conversations between you two. Set clear intentions for how you want this reunion to unfold. Do you want slow rebuilding of trust? Do you want immediate intimacy? Knowing what you want will help you communicate clearly when the time comes. Create space in your life and your heart for this reconnection. Clear any energetic blocks through meditation, prayer, or whatever spiritual practice feels right to you. The universe is aligning to bring you back together, but you need to be energetically ready to receive this blessing. Hold the energy of love and possibility, not skepticism and fear. Your person is coming back to you transformed, and they deserve the chance to show you who they've become. When you reconnect, there will be hurt from the separation that needs to be addressed. The key is to discuss this without blame or accusations. Both of you have been on your own healing journeys, and now you need to heal together. Create a safe space where both of you can express your truth about what happened. Forgiveness is crucial, both giving it and receiving it. Your person will likely apologize for the pain they caused, and you'll need to decide if you're ready to forgive. Remember that forgiveness doesn't mean the hurt didn't matter. It means you're choosing to release the pain so love can flow freely again. Allow space for both of you to share your experiences during the separation. What did you learn about yourself? How did you grow? What fears did you face? This vulnerable sharing will actually bring you closer together and help you understand each other better. Trust will need to be rebuilt gradually. Don't expect everything to go back to normal immediately. Your person will need to show through consistent actions that they're committed to staying and working through challenges together. You'll both need to be patient with this process. This reunion is an opportunity to create an even stronger foundation than you had before. You now know what it feels like to lose each other, which makes you both more likely to fight for the relationship when challenges arise. The spiritual bond between you was never truly broken despite the physical distance. It was just temporarily clouded by fear and misunderstanding. Now that you're both ready to choose love, that bond can shine brighter than ever before. The spiritual significance of this moment in your journey cannot be overstated. Both of you have evolved during this separation in ways that were necessary for your highest good. The cosmic forces are aligning to bring you back together because you're both finally ready for the depth of connection you're meant to share. Your person had to go through their own spiritual awakening during this time apart. They needed to learn self-love, overcome their fears, and understand what true partnership means. You've been on your own journey of growth, learning to love yourself fully and trust in divine timing. This reunion is happening at the perfect time because any earlier would have been premature. You both needed to develop the emotional maturity and spiritual awareness to handle the intensity of your connection. The lessons you've learned separately will now strengthen your bond together. The universe orchestrated this separation not as punishment, but as preparation. Just like a butterfly needs time in the cocoon before it can fly, your relationship needed this transformation period before it could reach its full potential. Signs from the universe have been guiding both of you toward this moment. The synchronicities, the dreams, the sudden thoughts of each other, these are all evidence that your reunion is divinely orchestrated and blessed. The most important thing you can do right now is stay open and receptive. Your person is gathering courage to reach out, and your energy of openness will help them take that final step. Maintain your vibration of love and possibility, not fear and doubt. Have faith in divine timing. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Your person is coming back to you, but they need to do it in their own time and way. Trust the process that's already in motion. Practice gratitude for this reunion that's approaching. Thank the universe for bringing you back together and for the growth you've both experienced. This grateful energy will magnetize your person to you even faster. Your love story is just beginning its most beautiful chapter.